Hey writers and grammar nerds, I've got a quick question for you. What does this symbol mean? Just saying, love you, around 3-ish. That little tilde thing is called a tilde. And if punctuation marks had personalities, the tilde would be the vibe check. It's not strict like a semicolon. It's not final like a period. It's soft. It's squiggly. It's suggestive. It turns a direct statement into a playful suggestion. It flirts. It hedges. It implies. And in fiction writing, the tilde can completely shift the tone for your characters, for your dialogue, and for your world building. So today, we're going full squiggle. What the tilde is, where it came from, how it works in grammar, coding, and internet culture, and how you, as an author or writer, can use it to soften, stylize, or subvert your prose. Let's ride the wave together. Part 1. Ancient origins of the tilde. The story starts way before the internet. It comes from Latin scribes who used a wavy line over a letter to show an abbreviation. It literally meant letters were omitted. Over time, it evolved in Spanish to represent a double N, which is why we have that letter today. No, I don't know how to say it. In phonetics, the tilde got repurposed again to indicate nasal bath. It means approximately or similar to. In logic, it's a symbol for negation. And in coding, it's used for path shortcuts like tilde solidus desktop. Ah, did you know that that / was a solidus? Check out this video right here. That's where you'll learn all about the solidus. It's always been about suggestion and what isn't said, and shorthand, which makes it perfect for voicey writing. Part 2. The tilde in internet culture and informal tone. Online, the tilde exploded. It became a way to soften tone, especially when writing without punctuation would feel blunt. Thanks. Firm. Closed. Thanks. Flirty. Breezy. It has become a sarcasm signal, tone softener, a pseudo emoji, a stylistic wink. It's one of the earliest examples of vibe punctuation, where the mark itself doesn't change the sentence structurally, but absolutely changes how we read it. That's voice and tone control. And in fiction, that is power. Part 3. Using the tilde in fiction writing. You're probably not writing tildes in your narration, but in dialogue, internal thought, they can signal something powerful. Right, try this. You're late versus you're late. One is a statement. The other, maybe sarcastic, maybe seductive, maybe ironic. Tildes let characters glide between tones. They're amazing for flirtation, passive aggression, teasing, uncertainty, stylized fantasy voices, or futuristic slang, especially in web novels, litRPG, fandom-inspired fiction, and stylized YA. Use them with character consistency, not randomly. They can define a voice, just like dialect, contractions, or slang. Part 4. How not to use the tilde. But here's the warning. Can't be all flowers and roses, can it? Too many tildes equals chaos. Do not make every line end in tilde, unless you're building a character whose entire aesthetic is wrapped in irony or surrealism. Also, avoid informal narrative unless you're being very intentional. The tilde is tonal, not grammatical. So, some examples. Place of ellipses, don't do that. Don't use it in prose unless it serves character. And don't try to vibe up serious scenes with it. It clashes badly and your reader will not like that. Do use it in stylized dialogue, text messages, and internal monologue or chapter titles. Part 5. The tilde as symbol, story element, and meta tool. Want to go deep? Of course you do. So let's talk about the tilde as a motif in visual storytelling. Here's some great places to use it. Chapter breaks, magic systems, culture or languages with curved glyphs, naming conventions like Zaralim. In metafiction or genre-bending work, the tilde can represent distortion, signal that the narrator is unreliable, distinguish sections of altered reality. And when it's used this way, it's a visual rhythm mark, a punctuation layer that whispers, this part, it's different. It adds flavor to structure. Last looks. What the tilde teaches us about voice. The tilde isn't just a squiggly, it's a tonal machine. It shows us that punctuation isn't always about rules. Sometimes it's about rhythm. Sometimes it's about emotion. And sometimes it's just about the vibe. As writers, we get to decide how our punctuation feels. So whether you're writing something sarcastic or romantic or just a little weird, know what your marks are doing. Use them with intent. Keep your story sharp or squiggly or whatever the moment needs. I'm Empty Lynx, and this has been your deep dive into the tilde. And now you know. Don't ruin the vibe. Squiggle on over and click into the next video. I'll see you there.